Right. So, to the people that listen to my channel, one of my main questions that I ask is when it comes to any policy, whenever you're asking or when you're talking to a politician and you say, well, how does this help the American worker? There's nothing they can say in response to that, because a lot of their policies, most of their policies these days, all of their policies have nothing to do with helping the American worker. Here's another one that I have for the people that are not in government. This is what I have, because now they're talking about Facebook, Google, and Facebook. What was it? Facebook, Google, and I forgot who else. Are going to go work with the Biden administration to combat misinformation. Here's the question I have: do you really think that corporations and the government give a damn about you? Do you think that all of these corporations and the government give a crap about you? Do you really think that they want what's good for you? Do you really, when they talk about combating misinformation, the question I have for these people: do you think that the government, corporations, big tech, whoever, do you think that they give a crap about you? And if you really think that they care about you, something is wrong with you. To people that know my channel, don't know, I had a conversation with the lady back when I was still in the Chicago area, and when we talked about Lori Lightfoot going to get her hair done and everything, and wasn't supposed to, even though she told everybody else that she can't because of coronavirus, and she said that she's the face of Chicago. I told her, I was like, do you think that Lori Lightfoot really has your best interest in mind? She said, yes. Well, ultimately, I think she does. I'm done with you at that point. If you can really sit back and think to yourself that the government and corporations have your best interest in mind, that you cannot be saved. And I've started to say this on different about different things on Twitter. If you think that Donald Trump was a dictator, I can't save you. No one can save you. You're done. We're leaving you behind. If you think that somehow communism is better than what we have going on in America today, while not perfect, do you think it's better? If you say yes, I'm done with you. I can't. There's nothing else left to say to you. To people that think that Black Lives Matter is really out to help black people, if you think that, I'm done with you. I have nothing else to say to you. We're done. This is like trying to argue with the person, some kind of Christian, or a Christian starts arguing with someone or wants to debate creationism and all this other stuff, and then the person says, well, you can't show me anything out of the Bible, so then at that point, y'all don't have anything else to talk about. So there needs to start being things where I guess what you call tripwire, so to speak. There needs to be a tripwire at this point. Let's just see if there's even a conversation to be had. And if you can sit back and tell me that a corporation gives a crap about you, then I'm done. There's nothing else left to talk about with this person. You're done. I don't have anything else to say. I'm not trying to convince you. My channel, my YouTube channel, none of that. None of that is for you. It's not. Because the thing is that we can't. I'm gonna use one more example. When we talk about black crime, if you're sitting here saying, well, we can't trust the statistics, then I'm done with you. Because at that point, we can sit back and argue the reasons why for the problems, with black on black crime and black crime in general. We can sit back and argue the reasons for it. What happened, what's making it happen, but we gotta acknowledge that it's the freaking point. I mean, that it is actually true. And if we can't argue it's true, then something is done. Something's wrong. I can't talk to you anymore. So that's where I am with these people today. If you think that somehow men and women are the same strength and everything. There's no biological difference. I'm done with you. I can't even talk to you anymore. So when it all comes down to it, circle it all back to the big point here is, do you think that the government and corporations have your best interest in mind? And if they sit back and try to tell you, yeah, that is the case, then something's wrong with them. Or they're just flat out lying. And they're arguing in bad faith. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and see you next.